So Indiana's already up 2 games. If I'm Indiana, I go with the same script. The only thing I do differently is I bring in McConnell and I bring in Mathurin a little bit earlier. They waited too long to get those guys in the game, and as soon as they got them in the game, they dramatically made a difference. I mean, it's pretty clear to all of us that McConnell and Mathurin have a big impact, especially in the playoffs, especially now. And they're just sitting on the bench with their thumbs in their ass. So I don't know what's going on with Carlisle and his bench. I wouldn't even be surprised if Mathurin didn't get a lot of minutes last game because they seem to be doing that all playoffs. Mathurin has a good game, he sits the next game. We in the finals, they can't afford that. Listen, they're not gonna beat OKC another 2 games without Mathurin. So let's stop the games and let's get McConnell in earlier. Let's get Mathurin in earlier. And Toppin actually looks better in this matchup than Turner. I know Turner has a few timely open threes and a few timely blocks, but Toppin has been active. You know what I mean? All right. So as far as OKC goes, this is the thing with OKC. They play too much. Like, start Hartenstein. Bring Wallace back off the bench if you're gonna play him, because you're playing games with Chet at center. You got Chet guarding Miles Turner. So who the fuck is guarding Pascal Siakam? You don't want him getting hot. You don't want him getting comfortable. Throw Hartenstein back in there. Throw Chet back in there. Yeah, I know you're a little bit worried about Chet guarding Siakam. Y'all are a great team defense, aren't y'all? Help each other out. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do. I would start Hartenstein, bring Wallace off the bench, and when they get into those ruts, first of all, SGA should be playing 42 minutes, 43 minutes, the whole game. Him sitting on the bench in the finals is fucking stupid. I don't know what we're doing. You don't have a big lead. The game is tied. Whatever it is, it's a 1-1. It's a 1-1 series, and SGA is on the bench for what? He should play the whole fucking game. If he's what we some of us think he is, if he's what the media is saying he is, he plays the whole fucking game. I don't give 2 fucks. But anyway, what I was gonna say. If you got to bench SGA, not bench. If you got to give SGA a rest, Wiggins should be on the court, because Jalen Williams might be a so-called all-star. Chet might be so-called the next one up. These guys don't create offense like that for themselves. Aaron Wiggins can. Even Isaiah Joe. They need to play more Wiggins. They need to play more Joe. And they need to start Hartenstein. Are they going to be down 3-1? So they could take my advice, or they could do whatever the fuck they want to do. But letting Siakam get off to a hot start and letting Siakam, get to play with a smaller guy guarding him, that's not the way. But like I said, it's just my opinion, and I'm a fucking nobody. As far as my player pool goes, my player pool is going to probably stay the same from game 3. SGA in my tier 1. Halliburton, J. Will, Siakam, and Chet in my tier 2. I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable with Chet because he's getting more games under his belt. He's getting more playoff games under his belt, so he's looking a little bit more comfortable. That's my tier 2. My tier 3: Turner, Caruso, Toppin, McConnell, and Mathurin. And then my tier 4 is going to be Nembhard, Nesmith, Dort, Wallace. And the reason those guys, I'm lying, and Wiggins and Joe. The reason those guys are on my last tier is because those guys aren't out there to score. They don't need to score to make an impact. I like guys that are going to take shots. So, Nesmith and Nembhard, they could play 30 minutes and take 3 shots. Gotta be careful with that. They're not going to be in the winning lineup if they're not shooting. Same thing with Dort. He's not out there to shoot. He will take open shots, but he's not out there to shoot. Toppin's going to shoot. Hartenstein should get putbacks. McConnell's going to shoot. Matherin's going to shoot. You feel me? You get the point. All right. If you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you taking time to watch the video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. And if you're struggling to cash, you need help, you want me to send you my finalized optimal updated lineups right before lock, no problem. Check out the Patreon link in the description. Check out the channel membership right here on YouTube. Super chats are open. Everything else is in the description. And I think that's about it for all that. As far as my captains go, SGA is my tier 1 captain. I'm expecting a spectacular game out of him tonight. Spectacular. SGA is my tier 1. My tier 2 is going to be Halliburton, J. Will, Pascal Siakam. And then I honestly think I'm gonna just cut it off at that 3. I'm not even gonna put Chet in a captain spot. I mean, I can see Halliburton and Siakam having big games because they're at home. I can see Jalen Williams having a big game because he takes a million shots. But Chet is gonna have to do a lot to be the optimal captain. Unless the rest of that lineup is fire and you really love it, there's nothing wrong with it. But I just want to, last couple NBA games, I'm trying to go for the gold. You feel me? SGA, Halliburton, J. Will, Siakam are my captains, and Holmgren if you absolutely must. I think that's about it. I'm going to go in and get out of here. I appreciate y'all taking time to watch the video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video, all that good stuff. I'll talk to y'all later. Ciao.